All right, people, we are live. Okay, so Storm Chasers, as you come in, let me know that you can hear me and see me, and then we're gonna get right into everything tonight. Okay, I missed y'all. Damn it, we are officially back. Okay, yeah, I can toss that. We are officially back, and we got some asses to get into. No pun intended. No pun intended, but we do. All right, so. Wait for y'all to pop in here as you are coming in. Give me a quick sound check and let me know that you can hear me and see me. All right. Sexy Nessa said yes. Oh, that's a yes. Okay, I appreciate that. Perfect. Now, yes, the dark skin king is back. The dark skin king is here. But wait a minute, people. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You know what's funny? I feel like I low key look better on the webcam. So look, this is the camera right now. We still unpacking. Your boy been traveling, been at the Grammy parties with the celebrities, people mad as hell, said I was in the Illuminati. We'll address it all in the end. Did I join the Illuminati? I'ma tell y'all. Okay, I'ma tell y'all everything. But all right, so here's the regular camera, right? Now check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Now this is the webcam. This is the webcam. So what y'all like? What y'all effing with more? You messing more with the webcam, or is you messing with the camera? This is the webcam right here, but I feel like I low key look better right here. They said no, switch it back. I'm just saying. I like to look bright. I like to look bright. Sade said, I like the webcam. They said the webcam has a better angle. Yeah, it is a little bright though. It is a little bright. But we're gonna go back to the camera. Okay. We're gonna go back to the camera. I don't know why the camera tripping, but we'll figure that out later. All right. So anyway, first things first, people. We got to get into our first topic for tonight. And not that I ever plan to like really be talking about these two, but we gonna get into it. DDG and Halle Bailey. Now, Halle Bailey, her sister Chloe, the one that's always dancing too damn much, the one that's always on stage doing her best to act like Beyonce because Beyonce was a mentor. Beyonce has been in their life since they were children. Beyonce is the one that gave them $1 million contract 15 years ago, and after taxes, paying all the agent fees, the managers, the attorneys, and everything else, and living expenses, and of course, having to just, keep their own little pussy bills up because damn sure y'all ain't never bought none of their music and they really never gave a fuck about them except to say that they was cute. That was about it. That's all y'all gave them. That little money gone. So, this is Halle, the one that don't play about her sister Chloe, and then they got another sister named Ski. But anyway, with that being said, it was alleged that the DDG, who is a very famous YouTuber and rapper, and Halle was no longer going together because they unfollowed each other on Instagram. Now, grown folks like me and unfollowing somebody that you talking to on social media does not necessarily mean that you don't go together no more. You might have just got into it that day, or you might have just woke up. They might have just woke up and said, you know what, you want to mess with the blogs, you want to trend, you got a movie coming out, you got an episode you're trying to drop. Okay, let's do it. Let's get the people talking. And that's exactly what they did. I think a lot of people love them as a couple, and a lot of people want to live vicariously through them because when a lot of us was their ages, we did not look this cute. We did not have this kind of money, fame, or clout. They ain't got no more. They ain't really got no motherfucking money, but we did not have that kind of clout. And most importantly, we ain't had nobody that love us. They was just using us. I think a lot of people live vicariously through them as a couple because they want to go back in time and get their youth back because they gave it to a fuck nigga or a fuck bitch. But I'm here to let you know, if you gave your youth away, baby, it's gone. You might as well go on and heal it. You just flush it down the toilet stool to a no good ass motherfucking nigga that couldn't do shit for you, but give you death, disease, and destruction. And the same thing for fellas too. But with that being said, all right. With that being said, they not broken up. Okay. And even Halle's sister had to decided to come out and defend Halle and tell DDG you ain't gonna be playing her like that. And she made herself look silly because Halle and DDG, his name is Durrell. Do he look like a Durrell to y'all? I feel like he a little young for a name named Daryl. Like it's the nigga name after his pappy. I just it's like how do you look at a baby and name it Daryl? It's like looking at a baby and naming it Curtis or Earl or you know what I'm saying? Maybe he's a junior. That's the only thing I can't think of. But she's absolutely gorgeous. And I mean, he alright. He better not fuck it up though, because ain't gonna meet nobody else like her. Anyway, with that being said, they ain't broken up. People fell for the hype. And grown folks know that just because you unfollow somebody on social media don't mean shit. It's social media, it's entertainment. It's a fucking game. Grow up. Grow up. Y'all say he look like a Daryl. Is it Daryl, Doral, or Darrell? I never know. I never know. I never know. Is it Daryl, Darrell, or Doral? Because I always thought it was Doral. Anyway, moving right along from that. Okay. Because we ain't gonna talk about them all night. Oh shit, yes we are. I'm lying. Wait a minute. Because I forgot to say this though, right? So I actually ran into DDG at the private Usher and Jimmy Iovine Interscope skating party, baby. Everybody was there. I was hanging out with Tiana Taylor and Megan Good and Little Kim, and the list goes on and on and on. But that ain't the point. The point is DDG was there. DDG was with his boys, but DDG was by him, like he wasn't with Hallie. And so like him and Hallie normally go to these types of events together. You see what I'm saying? Him and Hallie normally go to these types of events together. But at that event, he was just with his boys. Hallie was nowhere to be found. All right, that's enough. That's enough. And there was another producer there that was literally there collecting whores. But I don't know if I want to put that out. I ain't affiliated with a certain person no more, so I guess it don't matter because she ain't even. I'm saying too much, but the y'all get the point. Y'all get the point. Just say, what do Tiana abs look like in person? Fucking perfect. Tiana looks beautiful in person. Like it's insane. It's insane. Mm-mm-mm. But anyway, move right along from that. We got to come and, of course, talk about Black China. Y'all know I wasn't going to forget about Black China. Y'all know I was not going to let her slide through the red carpet at the Grammys looking like Black Swan. It what is it giving? It's giving feline cat. It's giving coke. It's giving what is this giving? What was the inspiration? Who let her leave the house like this? And who loves her? Cause don't name one of y'all queens, cause she keep a bunch of queens around her and a bunch of people she can put 1099s on and embezzle. It's giving Illuminati. It's giving ritual. Is this her humiliation ritual? I'm trying to figure it out. I learned some more tea on Black China too. Y'all ready for it? Y'all ready? Not that this even matters, but let me put it out there. All these little young ninjas that you be seeing Black China hop on top of, first off, she got to be with the little young dudes because the older dudes have already ran through her and they not paying her no mind. They're not putting up with her temper tantrums. And honestly, if she nuck, the older ninjas gonna buck. It is what it is. So she knows her place with the little young insecure dudes that ain't really found themselves and barely just discovered their balls and still trying to figure out how to wipe their ass correctly and keep the skid marks out their motherfucking Versace drawers. Now, with that being said, allegedly, allegedly, Black China is paid by the music studios to be boyfriend girlfriend with the up and coming rappers. She's literally a part of a lot of these rappers marketing budgets. Okay, so they take pictures together, they hang out, and then that rapper gets some clout and he goes on about their business, and she got her some D and got her ass ate and then goes on about her business. It's all allegedly. But I ain't gonna lie, if somebody want to pay me to date somebody, I'm probably not gonna turn down that check either. I'm being very honest. I also want to say this. Do y'all know how many people was trying to convince me this weekend to move to LA? Do y'all know how much tea and information I got just being in LA the last few days? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but anyway, that's allegedly basically her role in this industry. I've been trying to figure out what is she around for, and now it makes sense. Okay, yeah, Lori is too. It's not necessarily news, but it's a real damn job. And so I think they should market that. Like, don't call yourself, a socialite. Call yourself, a nigga certifier. You certify niggas, and that's what it is. Anyway, moving right along. So of course, because Tokyo Tony always got something to say about somebody. Let's get on what she had to say. Y'all let me know. Can y'all hear the clip as I play it? And y'all know I can't play no damn ads. So I'm gonna put myself up while it's playing. I don't want no copyright from TMZ. Let me know if y'all can hear it. You should.
Are very fortunate while
I text China this morning, and when I found out and I saw it, I said, China, what in the H is this? Who are you trying to not impress? And was this the guy that lives with you? Because this looked like his style. Wait. So that's what I texted. I mean, it may have been a little mean or whatever, but it was well deserved. You see, my phone fell over. So yeah, I texted her and told her, what is that? What are you doing? What is it? No response. Maybe if I said, oh, the dress was beautiful, maybe I would have got a response. It was terrible. And I just wish that whole day could just rewind and bring her back and put a nice golden dress on her with some blonde hair. We've been happy. It was horrible. I think that outfit was horrendous. It was sickening. It was looks like a worship ceremony. She looked like Black Adam wife fell out the sky like a fallen angel. It was disgusting. Her eyes, it don't look like Black China. It just don't look like her at all. That dress, I could have came and took it off her myself. I believe she do deserve the trolling because it's well deserved. The Grammys you should be dressed very, very elegant, very pretty, real wifey like, and you're not getting the award, but you're supposed to dress as if you are. And it was just terrible. I wouldn't wish that dress on anybody in the world. It looks like the devil.
Well, let me say this. Let me say this. When you listen to the clip, to keep it very real, Tokyo wasn't hating. Tokyo was just telling the truth. Tokyo wasn't hating. Tokyo was just actually telling the truth. The shit looked horrible, and one thing about it, somebody that love you is gonna let you know when you look crazy. Somebody that care about you is gonna let you know when you look like shit, and let you know, hey, you cool with going out the house like this? If you cool, I'm cool. Now you got some folks that say you can't even go nowhere with them looking crazy, but I'm a little different. But for the most part, Tokyo, you didn't have to drag her to the world. This is definitely something you could have kept to yourself. This is one of those inside thoughts, inside voices, inside things that you could have kept inside your throat. But I understand with a gap that wide as a Hoover Dam, as wide as a hose's legs at 3 a.m. on the corner of I-75 and Jimmy Howell Road. Anyway, with that being said, your gap is wide, so all your shit gonna fall out. But the point is, Tokyo wasn't necessarily hating because this shit looks crazy. And not only does it look crazy, Black China, I know the whole purpose of you getting all that surgery was so you did not look like your mama. But the older and older you get, and the more and more your mammy piss you off, and the more and more surgery you go to those Wonder Bread people in the back of Walmart parking lots to get, that surgery you get from the Wonder Breads, because I never forget on that Black China reality show on Zeus, you was literally getting Botox in a Plaza Mart, and I just felt like you should have been going to like an actual doctor's office to be getting, you know what I'm saying? I feel like if I'm gonna go get some Botox, I should be like getting valet or at least a nice parking garage, not like, I gotta move out my parking space in 20 minutes. But anyway, basically, you have kind of like maybe you actually slowing up on the surgery, and that's why now it's definitely giving Tokyo. So it's giving Tokyo on coke. It's giving a bleached out version of Tokyo. If I was to hold your mama down and scrub her down with Clorox bleach, don't let her go outside and make her walk around with an umbrella like Michael Jackson in the mid 2000s. This is definitely what it's given. I don't know. I mean, I don't like the contacts neither. This shit ain't cute at all. I'm gonna just call a spade a spade. This shit ain't cute, and ain't no use of lying. Now, speaking of somebody that ain't cute, speaking of somebody that ain't cute, let's go and actually check out this little girl that's on TikTok talking about she the real daughter of Aaliyah and R. Kelly. Now, I've been synced this TikTok and I ignored it because obviously this girl is not the product of Aaliyah, Dana Houghton, and Robert Sylvester Kelly. Does she look like a Kelly or does she look like a Holden? She don't look like now one of them. She looks like mental illness. She looks like autism. She looks like slowness. She looks like foster care. She looks like she was actually adopted, and y'all told her this bullshit ass story to help her feel better about herself instead of telling her the truth. And except we got the internet for people to say all their most inner deepest thoughts, and y'all got her out here looking damn bad shit ass crazy. Now there is an alleged daughter of Aaliyah, but that look girl is technically grown by now, and she light skinned with long black hair. That ain't the point. The point is that's not what I'm saying. The point is she don't look like no damn Kelly, and she don't look like no Holden, and she don't look like what a Kelly and a Holden would have made. I can't believe that y'all actually made help this girl go viral. Mental in let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. If she is the daughter of Aaliyah and R. Kelly, bitch, Ice Cube is my daddy. And I'm finna make a TikTok saying Ice Cube is my daddy because my mama actually met Ice Cube. She actually had the opportunity to go up in his hotel room with the other hoes. This was in the late 90s. I was already 5. She was best friends at the time with the wife of like a D-list comedian now. I'm not gonna put them out there because they're still in the industry. Well, I've had some industry connects for a long time. Anyway, that ain't the point. The point is my mama best friend at the time was trying to hook her up with, St. Louis Rams players, football players, rappers, but my mama was out here looking for love, which is why she ended up poor instead of marrying for money and status. And, she might have got her ass whooped a little bit and might have got all kinds of diseases, but at least my mama would have had a nice piece of check. But anyway, that ain't the point. The point is, if they her parents, then damn it, Ice Cube is my daddy. Y'all, y'all ready for me to go viral? Is y'all ready for me to go viral? This is what I want to know. And is y'all go donate to my GoFundMe when that nigga sue me? Because Ice Cube would definitely sue my ass if I put that out there. It is y'all ready? Because technically, my mama met him. It was just 1998. And I was 5. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Because we can actually get this popping. We can actually get this popping. Why you gotta say Kevin Gates is your dad? Why do I look like everybody that I stand next to? It's weird. But anyway, let's get back to it. Let's listen to what her crazy ass got to say.
The industry. You guys, okay, y'all. My name is Love. My given name. I am the biological daughter of Aaliyah Houghton and Robert Kelly, R. Kelly. And I just want to tell my truth and tell my mother's truth because I feel like it's time and it's
They can find this little girl no chapstick before she got on camera. Do y'all not see the lost look in her eyes and know there's something wrong with this little girl? I'm not making fun of her. I'm just saying. And y'all help this shit go viral.
it's needed. I feel that I went through so many things as far as keeping this identity and then living with different family members that was there to the industry. You guys know how it can get.
I don't know the inner sugar. I know the foster care system, and I know that it's way more likely that you in a foster care type situation than not you was given up by Aaliyah and R. Kelly, baby. Even your age not matching. Aaliyah's alleged real daughter is like in her 20s now, baby. It ain't you. And her name ain't Love. Now you got to go to the Truth Show on YouTube, who did a good breakdown on that. I'm not, but it, whatever. Move on.
And I just want the world to know that the best part of me, and I am also extension of my mother, Aliyah Houghton. I been shipped around or constantly
What you
be
call her?
able to know that the best part of me, and I am also extension of my mother, Aliyah Houghton. I been shipped around or constantly be as when I as far as when I was younger because of who my father was and what he did to her and also many other little girls around the well, I don't know around the world, but other little girls. And I was aware of both of them at one point in my life. Um, as far as my dad, I I don't want to call him a dad because he wasn't there. He when his trial happened, he abandoned me.
Baby, you don't have to call R. Kelly dad because he not your he not your daddy, baby. He not your daddy. Um, I mean, it was much more believable for Joycelyn to come and tell us that she had a baby with R. Kelly, even though I mean, even though that didn't make sense unless they was hunching behind the soda machine at the visiting center. But let's just move on, Lord.
With somebody else to take care of me and
And y'all keep saying she look like R. No, the Kellys have a look. The Kellys have listen. The Kellys got a certain look. The Braxtons got a certain look. The Jacksons got a certain look. They just do, right? This is not a child of R. Kelly. I promise.
especially after my mom died. I'll go into further details. I just want the world to know that she is my mother, and I don't really want people to know he's my dad, but unfortunately, he's a part of my half of me being here, and
I'm gonna leave it there. We just gonna say this, people. Mental illness is real, and unfortunately, social media gives people that really don't need a platform a platform. Not only has this young lady gone viral, I'm sure she has been inundated with DMs and comments that are just bullying in nature, because it's very clear that she's lying, and it's very clear that you don't look like Ali or R. Kelly. I would have probably believe this if she said, Gucci Mane is my daddy, Boosie is my daddy, Flavor Flav is my daddy, Dave Chappelle is my daddy. I probably would have believed that over this. We gonna move right along. God bless. God bless. God bless. I wish her the best because that baby's sick. But you ain't them. You ain't them people, kid. I, there's somebody said she Akon's daughter. That's more believable. But here's the thing: Akon, if she was Akon's child, she wouldn't have no mama because Akon said he could nut in an incubator and create a baby. Because Akon said he the daddy and the mama and the grandmama and the grandbaby. Uh, okay. So who do I want to talk? Where the hell is Orlando Brown's picture? Hold up, let me see. Because we definitely got to get on him next. Unless I got to pull it up real quick. Okay, I guess I do. All right. I hate when my pictures don't pull up, but that's fine. So, Orlando Brown, actor. Oh my goodness, Orlando Brown. I would never forget his baby mama sent me that damn video of him threatening to stab her ass. This was a while back. Make it make sense. Said I got a confession. Brian, Henry, and Oprah are my parents. I'm gonna go ahead and make a TikTok tonight, bro. Go ahead and make a TikTok. Go viral. That's more believable. You kind of look like Ryan Henry. That's way more believable. Okay, so there go Orlando Brown right there, and allegedly he is going to be joining Zeus Network, not a rehabilitation center, not another MK Ultra center for another download so he can act right and act in line. Not a job which he desperately needs, and he ain't even going back to church where he got saved. I dare say, thank God he ain't at least going back to the crack house, but Zeus is, well, pretty much one step above the crack house. We all know Zeus Network is where dreams and careers go to die. And Orlando Brown is going to be on the up and coming season of Bad Boys, the Houston edition. Orlando Brown, can you fight? Because the way Jonathan Wright was around there knocking souls and ripping the hairlines out of ninjas' heads, I would never go apply for no bad boy. That shit looked like prison. Except except they didn't show nobody getting fucked. But believe it, they was getting fucked that night. All them gay and bisexual niggas in one house. Oh, but baby, they was getting fucked. Orlando Brown finna go join Zeus Network with Kurt Franklin's son. And all kinds of shit in one house that he don't need to be around. Why is Zeus Network constantly exploiting mental illness? First Chris Sean, now Orlando Brown. I would just rather see a reality show with Chris Sean and Orlando Brown hanging out and trying to work a regular job. Now that shit would be funny. Take Chris Sean, take Orlando Brown, and make them go look for jobs, make them work in fast food, restaurants, trash jobs. That's a motherfucking show. But putting him in the bad boy's house with the drinking and smoking and everything else that's going on when he's a Christian. Orlando Brown just got saved. So here's the thing. I don't know if this is first off, second off, third off, or fourth off, but I didn't even know they allowed studs in the Bad Boys Club. I thought you had to be, a top, bottom, verse, top, verse, bottom, verse, bi, or straight, or DL. I didn't know they was straight allowing studs in the motherfucking house. It's a new day, but hell, if Sydney Stark can get on Bad Girls Club and she barely just became a girl, then, definitely Orlando Brown can be a bad boy, even though he fully gives to it. Anyway, I'm just, what do y'all think about this? What do y'all think about this? I feel sorry for him. I really, really do. This industry truly chewed him up and spit him out. Truly. I mean, chewed him up so bad, had him looking like Lil Fizz's asshole. Lil Fizz, why was your asshole so chewed up? I don't understand. I really don't. Okay. So next, I wanted to talk about Robyn Dixon. Hold up, I gotta find the interview. Okay, it went to Layla Lynn, but let me.
We had
Go. There we
originally
go.
booked you.
There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna have to basically put it here, and I'm gonna have to like stop, freeze, but you're gonna be able to hear it. So let's get into it. We gonna listen to Robyn Dixon skirt all around the truth in front of Andrew, who ain't been this mad since somebody dropped the whole vial of coke at one of his parties. He ain't been this mad since somebody threw him a baby shower and forgot the dick. Why is Andrew Cohen's mouth always dry? He always got that white shit on the side of his motherfucking mouth. Why is it always dry? I'm trying to figure it. Is it the coke? Does coke dry out your mouth? I'm just saying. Cause I thought sucking dick kept your mouth wet, but I don't know. Anyway, Andrew Cohen from St. Louis, just like me. He's from Clayton, and he ain't never had no struggles in his life besides trying to keep a boner down in a men's locker room. Let's move on.
Tonight, to
Not when you get paid to tell your business. Not when you get paid to talk about your life. This is ridiculous. This is not how it works. So I'm gonna leave that there and just say, hold up, let me put it back on. Oh shit, I don't know. I ain't got time for this shit. Anyway, I'm gonna just say if Robyn is not punished for this, then I just don't know what to say. Okay. I really, really don't. Do I want her fired? No. I want you to bring her back and I want you to cut her pay by 30-40%. And then I want her to crawl and cling onto everything that she can to bring her something real next season. And she can start by checking white on her census papers. That's what she can do. Now, moving along from that, people, we definitely gotta come and talk about, because y'all know I wasn't gonna miss it. We definitely gotta come and talk about Quavo and Offset getting into it. Okay, Quavo and Offset. Quavo did a tribute for to Take Off on the Grammys. Okay. How do y'all feel about the song? I'm gonna leave those thoughts to myself because of the nature of the song and the nature of the situation. I didn't like the clothes. I didn't like the jewelry. It very much just gave ritual. It is what it is. Um, okay, let me just say I didn't even like the song either, but I got the point. It's very emotional, and he had to do what he had to do. Now, at the last minute, the Grammys wanted Offset to be a part of the tribute too, which they should, because at the end of the day, we got introduced to all three of them together. At the end of the day, no matter what issues they had, they should have been able to be grown ass men and put those situations aside and come together. Ladies, let me tell you something. Ain't nothing more fragile than the male ego. You know why? A lot of times these niggas be walking around insecure, not talking to their best friend when they need to just let that shit go, not getting that shit off their chest and squashing their shit, because a lot of them niggas holding in a motherfucking cry that they need. They both need to hug each other and cry and apologize, but they both too fucking toxic masculine to just to drop their egos and let it go. Y'all both lost y'all brother. Y'all both know how this industry is. Y'all wasn't seeing eye to eye. Y'all didn't leave on good terms. And the least you two ignorant niggas could do is get it right before the Illuminati take out one of y'all next. Hold each other and weep, nigga. Because that's what you need to do. Fight it out. Do whatever. But you need to hug each other like y'all actually give a damn. Because you know why? Because if you didn't give a damn, you wouldn't be doing all this extra shit. You know it's sad when the women got. You know it's sad when the women got to be logical. No offense, ladies. It's not y'all job to be logical. Y'all supposed to be the emotional ones. And yes, I'm a little bit of a misogynist. Kiss my ass if you don't like it. But when Cardi got to come in and say, both of y'all wrong. Both of y'all wrong. No, you shut the fuck up because you been talking all day. Both of y'all wrong. Like she y'all mama. Like y'all two little boys that need to make up after y'all been fighting. You expect the women to be this damn emotional. The men is way more emotional than the women nowadays. The women be having some damn sense. I don't give a damn if the Grammys told Offset to come on 30 seconds before you went on, Quavo. You supposed to grab your, what is Offset's real name? You supposed to grab your brother's hand, get up there and sing that auto-tune ass song together. And you supposed to get on that mic and say, I apologize for not talking to you. I apologize for not being a man. I apologize for alienating you. I apologize for letting some wide-nosed ass nigga who ain't a part of our family split us up over some motherfucking contracts. Offset didn't want to be a part of the group no more. So what? So you ain't gonna talk. You ain't gonna talk to your brother no more. You well, y'all cousins. You ain't gonna talk to your cousin no more. Who you grew up with? Ain't none of y'all gangster. Y'all from Gwinnett County. Y'all had a decent upbringing, nigga. And you can't let that go and hug your brother who you been through all kinds of shit with because of some wide nose ass nigga whose mama even told y'all he the damn devil. Let me tell you something. I see why old school used to beat people ass with a belt. Cause Big Mama, I know Big Mama probably gone in y'all family by now, but Big Mama definitely need to come back and beat both y'all and throw both y'all niggas on the couch with the plastic sofa. Now I'm taking y'all back now and beat both y'all ass with a belt. You know, sometimes you have to take them whoopings, them whippings, and them punishments together. And y'all hold hands that she whooped both y'all ass for not getting in line. That shit is ridiculous. Shit is sad. Grown ass people, be mature for once in your life. Fragile male ass ego because you don't want to say you sorry. Bitch, you sorry. I'm gonna write y'all a script to go get a switch off the tree. That's what I'm gonna do. All right, now, moving along from that, because apparently Jay Prince had a lot to say about this situation too. So let's get to it.
I'm just real like this, because you know, niggas be throwing rocks and hiding their hand, right? They be throwing rocks and hiding their hand, and I don't like them kind of individuals, And the truth of the matter is, one can dance and different things in front of these different cameras and all that kind of shit, and when reality, the truth of the matter is, you know, nigga, you wasn't really right there with Takeoff when he was alive. You know what I mean? So for you to be taking these positions that you taking, you know what I mean? And I got people everywhere, so I hear all kinds of things. I'm gonna just say this to you. I'm gonna just say this to this Offset dude. I ain't gonna leave him out.
All right, hold on, hold on.
I'm just real like this.
Hold up. Okay. I don't even know. Wait a minute. Anyway, so that was Jay Prince on a podcast, and I told y'all about these ninjas with these podcasts. Just saying. Speaking on the situation, now Jay Prince is basically the black mob mafia of the rap industry of Houston. Um, the mob and the mafia and the gangs run the music industry. They run the entertainment industry. And when you be seeing these celebrities get taken out, it be hits that come usually from the mafia, usually given from the brown suits at the top. So at the end of the day, I'm just saying a lot of people got respect for Jay Prince because a lot of people got fear of Jay Prince, but I don't think he should have ever spoke on this. There was just no need to. But like I said, these men in their fragile ass egos. But let's get to
Hey,
it.
first off, y'all niggas speaking on my real brother. I don't know what y'all niggas got, what the fuck y'all niggas got going on. Y'all niggas speaking on my real brother. How dare one of y'all niggas even speak on me and Tate relationship, nigga? I don't know you niggas from a can of paint, nigga. Y'all niggas don't know how me and my brother rock, nigga. You trying to clear your face, nigga. This your 5th interview, nigga. You done did about my brother, nigga. You ain't think about his mama. You ain't think about the family, nigga. We ain't said nothing. Ain't nobody said nothing but you niggas. You niggas, man, who y'all nigga think y'all nigga is? John got it, nigga. Ain't nobody going for none of that, bro. I ain't studying none of that shit y'all nigga talking about either. And if you heard something from me, I'ma tell you it's gonna come from me. Call my phone. Y'all nigga going off of he say, she say. Then y'all nigga supposed to be this is who y'all supposed to be. And y'all nigga on interviews and it out on the interview. Talking about I said that nigga call my phone, homie. You call my phone, we'll have a conversation. They what I'm talking about. All that plant internet games. I don't. Hey, first off, y'all niggas speaking on my real brother.
All right. So as you can tell, Offset was clearly upset. And I still hate that he even responded because now it's just a back and forth now. Let me say this, and I'm not trying to burn no bread on nobody, but if somebody doesn't stop the back and forth, there will be more bloodshed, and y'all better get ready for it in 2023 or 2024. And if you don't see nothing now, just really be careful around the winter solstice, October, November, December of this year. Just be careful. That's when the sacrifices are made anyway for the upcoming year to Lucifer. But if these niggas don't stop this back and forth and just call a fucking truce, it's gonna be an issue. It's gonna be more bloodshed, and it's sad. Very sad. All right. So I'm gonna stop sharing that. And I wanted to actually share. Let's see. Oh, no, wrong clip. Let me go to it. Wait a minute. There was one more clip from Jay Prince, and then we're going to call it a night. All right, there we go.
Your woman here, nigga. I don't have time to listen to weak shit. Now you this clown Offset suffering from being a fake motherfucker disease. He want to play victim now, but he was a volunteer when he spoke threats about me and my family name in his mouth about what he gonna do. Why you didn't call me to talk is the twist he want to use. Tell lies in your woman ear, nigga. I don't have time to listen to weak shit. Now you want to fake in front of a camera, trying to hide behind Takeoff mother when I've shown nothing but respect for her and family. See, boy, you acting like you a part of a family that don't really fuck with you because you're a snake. Now you don't know me from a can of paint. Let me see if I can refresh your memory. Remember we talked when you got your ass whooped in Atlanta?
Uh-oh.
You forgot? Remember when you called up on this clown Offset suffering from being a fake motherfucker disease? He want to play victim now, but he was a volunteer.
All right, so we're going to leave it there. Offset responded back and said, street ninja turned police. Never needed you for no smoke. You the police. All mouth, no proof, just fairy tales. Let this be the last time we speak on this. Please let this be the last time y'all speak on this. Because it ain't going to be too much speaking. I already know. These ninjas going to be doing some bloodshed. It is what it is. And it's so sad. And it's so unfortunate. But let's just move on. Because you know they say the white man is the problem. But anyway, they don't like when I talk like that. All right. So next we got to talk about Wendy Williams, who is actually winning in life. Okay. Now, Wendy Williams is still not, able to launch her podcast. She's really still not able to go to work. And honestly, I don't really believe that she ever will be. Um, I think that Wendy I think she did definitely lose her mind with all of the loss, right? Loss of the marriage, loss of the connections that, Kevin ruined over the years, right? Her son leaving a house going to college, so she became an empty nester. Then her mom died, and then I think her dad died too, or maybe He didn't. I'm not sure, but her brother turned it on her. Like, she's been through a lot, but then I dare say that she's put people through a lot as well verbally, and so I'm just saying. But no matter what, she's still the damn queen of this. So um, since Wendy Williams is not able to work and since she's not able to access her money due to the conservatorship that has been put on her, she does not have to pay alimony back to Kevin Hunter. And the crazy thing is that Kevin Hunter and his bald head is in court right now crying about the fact that he done fell behind on bills. He's going bankrupt and that he's not able to keep up with his car payment and his mortgage. And I'm trying to figure out, because he was given a $10 million settlement when he was fired as the producer on the Wendy Williams show. How in the hell did he run through $10 million that fast, Kevin? You didn't do nothing but put one baby in Sharina, and y'all keep saying that girl used to be a model. You still ain't told me what she modeled for. Was it healthy trash bags? Was it a booty magazine? You know, Charlemagne the God said that she was a model, but Charlemagne the God is so fucking ugly. Was a raccoon looking motherfucker with two black eyes permanently for for the first 64 years of his life before he paid to get that shit bleached and taken care of. And so I guess everybody looked like a model to him. I mean, if you ugly and somebody is just kind of ugly, they look fucking beautiful to you. But the point is, Kevin out here talking about he can't pay his bills, and the mule horse ain't muling no more. And I dare say that Wendy is winning. And if Wendy can just ride this out for the rest of her life in peace, then she has truly won. Because you've gotten enough off of Wendy over the years. If it wasn't for Wendy, who the hell would you be and where would you be? Nowhere, and we wouldn't know you. You'd be very regular. I love how people want to take credit for talent when that talent was God given way before your ass came around and was thought of. Now you kept Wendy safe. You gave her some good ideas, but you mainly played security slash bodyguard, because even though Wendy is big as hell with long arms, long limbs, a long head, long wig, long titties, and long legs, and size 16 feet, she can't fight worth a damn, and she was gonna get her ass beat several times and actually get killed if it wasn't for Kevin's connections to the cartel and the alleged drugs that he runs up and down the East Coast, which I haven't heard that from me. Anyway, with that being said, at the end of the day, Kevin, you've been a hustler. You'll be all right. Wendy, go and enjoy your money in peace when it finally opens up to you again, and you'll be all right too. Get you somebody to throw your back out, blow your back out, not throw it out. I want you to be able to get up. Your feet already look like death, and your legs do too. So I want you to get some enjoyment out of life. I want you to go get them titties taken out, because I think that's making you cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And I think we're going to see that dementia and that bullshit go away up out of your body. You're going to see all that fluid drain about your body. Now it's probably going to come through your pores, and instead of your feet looking like death, your feet might start to look like the back of a 16-year-old when they're going through puberty and they got a bunch of fucking back knee. With that being said, I done gave you the recipe to fix your life, and I'm sending Kevin back to work. And Sharina, go ahead and put that nigga on child support, because I know you doing it. You named that baby Journey because it sure was a journey. It sure was a journey to motherhood, because ain't no telling how many babies that nigga stomped out of you before he finally let you keep this one. I know it was a journey through all the failed businesses that you had, because I mean you spent up all of Wendy's damn money. It's just sad your ass drove her over the edge. She wasn't tripping off Kevin blowing your back out and you sucking on Kevin and swallowing his nut. She was tripping off the fact that I had a baby, and even worse, that I had a baby girl, which y'all know Wendy always wanted. Y'all killed that lady from the inside out, and now she killing y'all pockets by not going back to work. Go to work with y'all lazy ass. Sharina, that baby at least 1 or 2 years old. You better do like all the other hoes do. Get you a bus pass, enroll in community college, get some wick, a little piece of a townhouse off Section 8, and go about your business. Just because you was connected to a famous person don't mean you supposed to live like a famous person. She was famous, not you, bitch. Your businesses never grew and your hair never grew past the nape of your neck. Y'all is an all-around failure. You really let that nigga sweet talk you off over the last 10, 15, 20 years and told you was gonna be bigger than Wendy and you was gonna be somebody, and you turned out not to be shit. Because even though Wendy burnt a lot of bridges, she talked shit about Whitney to the day she died. She talked all kinds of shit about Kanye, etc., etc., etc. Ain't none of them people in the industry gonna ever accept you, Sharina, because they know you dead ass wrong for how you did Wendy. You dead ass bold to have a $700,000 family style house down. You at least could have got a condo like the hoe that you is. $700,000 house with a yard and multiple car garages. Like you just really somebody. And ain't had no but one child bomb. Didn't even spit out 3 to 4 to fill up that big ass house. And now y'all looking crazy because you can't pay that bill. Let me tell you something. When Kevin run out of that damn money, you gonna be leaving him next, putting him on child support. He ain't gonna want to go back to work, and then nigga gonna get locked up. And that's it. That's all I got for y'all tonight. That's all I have for you tonight. That's all I have for you. That's all I have for you. You ain't shit. Neither one of y'all. Didn't do nothing but basically enslave Wendy, to be honest. But that's Wendy damn fault. Too damn insecure to get a man that care about you and to get a man that won't let you have a damn drug habit. You're too damn lazy to go take a little piece of a kung fu class. So when them hoes come after you on the street, you able to defend yourself, Wendy, and didn't have to wait on Kevin big ass to do it. Y'all all at fault. I'm gonna cuss y'all out. This is why I can't be on TV. I cannot be on TV talking like this. I do not think the networks will like it. I really don't. All right, I'm gonna give y'all a little time to come in here, and I mean a little time, and then I gotta get back to work. Got some other things to do. What y'all think about the black? I like the black. I like the black low key. Like it. They said the networks will love it. I guess so. I guess so. So glad the judge granted her not to pay no more alimony. Thank you. I'm so glad too. You know we about to see a lot of things come to light. Yep. Your skin looks good. Thank you so much. You look good. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Y'all too kind. Thank you. And today, Justin Edwards would love to put you on national television because you have no filter. I heard that. Have you said anything about the Tiger Lady? I gotta look into that. LAT. I'm gonna make a separate video for that, but I'm gonna just say, baby, they was out. And the real tea was at the house parties, because see, we was at the Palladium, and that's on Sunset Boulevard in LA. But the real tea was gonna be at the after parties up at the houses and like Hidden Hills and shit like that. Just saying. So many old Italian white men came up to me. Here's the thing. So many. If it was a white man in the room, he was in my face talking to me, which really started to make me think like, yeah, I guess y'all really is out here sucking off these white dudes. Cause why is the white dudes coming up to me? Why white people always love coming to me talking to me? Thank you, Lachey. White people always coming up talking to me. Always. And I ain't mad. I'm just saying. Was those jeans what were those jeans you had on that night? Let me tell you something. The jacket was Coach. The shirt was Target. The pants was actually from Target. The shoes was they were Y3s, which is designer. But I got it at a discount. It's something Yojo Yoshimoto was a designer. So you ain't got to be designer from head to toe like Marlo Hampton. You mix in regular with some designer, and you would have thought that outfit was very expensive, and it was not. What's going on, Norris?
Hey, Storm.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Good.
I was gonna say that girl is not R. Kelly and Aaliyah's daughter. She's delusional as her looks. Yeah, she just up there lying her butt off. She setting herself up to get roasted, basically. She needs some therapy apparently, but she don't need to tell that story no more because she dead wrong for that.
She dead wrong for that. Like I'm like, oh my God, who let this baby do this to herself?
I know, and Black China, she looked like a black cat, a black old stale rotten cat. I mean, she just looked pale, pale in the face. I mean, she just looked like a demon. It's like all her natural looks are gone, and it's like she older than what she looked, or she looked older than what she is.
Truth. That's true.
It's like that Botox is sucking the life out of her and her face.
Oh my God.
Yeah, because look at that face. It don't look right. It just look tight. Don't look like it can move or anything. It's like look wrinkly.
I'm sorry, that's hilarious.
And Orlando Brown, instead of heading to the Bad Boys Club, he need to be in the Looney Bin.
I agree.
Cause Bad Boys Club, that's not the place for him. He needs some intense therapy. He needs help.
He needs help. He needs all that. Now, I got a lot of comments. Storm, why you cut your hair, love? Listen. Listen. I told y'all a long time ago. You never know what Storm gonna do. You just don't. But go ahead, Norris.
Yeah, I like your hair like that. You look good like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, people. Oh my God, why you cut your hair? It's gone. It don't even matter. It's cut and it's gone.
As long
the,
as
Lo-
you like it, I love it.
the Lord said, "Don't worry about the former things." Go ahead, Norris.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and not Orlando Brown, but Quavo is the wannabe Beyonce of the Migos.
True.
He need to put his pride to the side and share the spotlight with Offset. For real, he need to leave his ego at the door, kiss and make up with Offset because y'all family.
Yeah.
Like Takeoff would not want this for the both of them. Not at all.
Not at all. And I like that. And I gotta respect Cardi B for letting them know to their face they both was wrong. And I think Cardi need to cuss their ass out some more because they both being very immature.
Yeah, they are. And but that's how some men can be, unfortunately. And that's why if they don't get it together, they ain't gonna have no music career as a group or nothing. This could be a perfect time for them to unite as a group.
That ain't gonna happen now. But yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but I was gonna say Robyn is delusional. She one of the fakest people on the Real Housewives of Potomac to me. She up there lying like, girl, you sound so stupid telling that story. He dancing circles around you. He talking to you in riddles. And you letting it happen. And then, Giselle, to me, she's a knockoff Vanessa Williams with a turtleneck.
Damn, you know what? Yeah. Wow. Wow.
Her and Robyn, they the wannabe EPs of Real Housewives of Potomac, but neither of them know how to manage the truth. They don't know how to manage their own lives, and they don't know how to navigate, their way through their relationships.
True.
So it's like, Robyn, you either need to share more of your story next season, or the girls need to get on you, or you can leave. because we tired of the same old you hiding behind Giselle, and then when it come out to the other women, you want to come out and be her protector. You want to come from behind her. No, it's time for you to get from underneath that woman's skirt, because you too far up her behind and you too far up her vagina to be defending her the way that you do.
Truth. True.
So grow up, girl, and move on. And that's all I got for tonight.
That's all you got?
Oh,
Well,
no,
look,
I'll go in on Kevin right quick.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, Kevin is a pit bull dog face scrub. You know, he getting exactly what he deserved. He sit up there and downgraded when he cheated on Wendy with Sharina. He's the hunter that got captured in her box.
Oh.
You know, he made his bed. Now he got to lie in it. You know, and Sharina, to me, she's an airhead. She's a dumb pop. She didn't have nothing going for her. All she could do was offer him coochie. That's all she could offer him.
That's all she could. That's all she could. And yes, subscribe to my OnlyFans. It's lit. But yeah, you're right. That's all she could offer him. That's it.
And
She,
then
Sharina has accomplished nothing in the last 15, 20 years.
yeah, she done wasted her body and her bots on him. And it's just like, how you gonna be with a man that's living off his wife? He's a bum.
Mm-hmm.
But she's a bum too, because she ain't did nothing with her life ever since she been with him. He had all that money and he ran through it like toilet paper.
Sad. So sad. So sad. Doesn't Sharina have a vegan pancake? The fact that you gotta ask means it ain't selling. Thank you, Nora, for coming up, all right?
Yeah, thank you for taking my call, and I like the video.
Thank you. Have a good night.
You too.
Bye-bye. All right, Charles, you're gonna be the last one for the night. All right, not paying attention. Sorry about that. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share if you care, and I will catch you guys